Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. Quick update. I haven't done that many reviews in the last month or so. Um, Many things because I've been working a lot. Uh, a few weeks ago, last month, I got sick. Uh, spending time, a lot of time with the family, stuff like that. And but now I have some free time, especially since Christmas is coming. So hopefully, I have enough time to even though Christmas time is family time, hopefully I'll have enough time to do more reviews because I really wanted to do more reviews, especially since I've seen a lot of movies, uh, and uh, in the times I haven't been doing videos. So first I wanted to start off with Maleficent because I actually saw the movie a few weeks ago, and I was really interested in seeing it because I heard a lot of stuff about it, a lot of positive stuff. I know a lot of people who really love the movie, and it was a huge film in the summer. It surprised a lot of people, and um, I actually want to give shout outs to two of my friends who really loved the movie and recommended the movie to me. Um, John, I'll send you this video. He really loved the movie. He recommended it to me. Uh, my good friend Bernard, uh, he also loved the movie. Also recommended it to me, and and I said okay fine, I'll watch the movie. And to be honest, I liked it, but I had problems with it. So I thought it was decent, but it's I didn't love it. But I was surprised by it because I had kind of low expectations because I didn't uh, really care for the trailers, and I'm not the biggest Angelina Jolie fan. Most of her movies I really don't care for, to be honest. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I didn't give a crap about that movie. Never cared for the Tomb Raider movies, um, or some of her dramatic stuff, like The Changeling. Never cared to see that movie. Um, but this actually kind of surprised me because I thought uh, this is one of her best performances that I've seen, at least. Um, so pretty much the movie is about she plays Maleficent, the title character. And if you're familiar with the Sleeping Beauty movie, which by the way, Sleeping Beauty is one of the few Disney movies I didn't see as a kid. I saw Pinocchio, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Lion King, Aladdin, 101 Dalmatians, um, The Sword and Stone. All those Disney movies. Um, I grew up watching Sleeping Beauty. I never saw it, so I'm not familiar with the characters. So I know it's different from that. And the book, I guess, based on the book. Um, but in this movie, Maleficent is not a bad person. She's good. She's a good person, and I'll get into that. That's what really fascinated about what took me by surprise how well her character arc is in this movie. That was the best thing about the movie by far. So it starts off, uh, she's kind of a good witch. I guess um, you know, she's a child, and then she meets a human boy. They become friends, um, and the boy, he is destined to be the king of the land, and but she still hopes that they'll still be together, and they get along just fine. Uh, they grow up. Um, his father is sick, and he wants to prove to his father that he is the rightful heir to his throne. So then he meets Maleficent again, And then the boy, he grows up to be Sharlto Copley, who, if you've seen District 9 and what was it, Elysium, really good actor. And I liked him in this movie too. I think he did a decent job. He sees Maleficent again, Angelina Jolie, and they bond again, but he kind of screws her over because he cuts her wings off. She had wings, and he takes, yeah. But the thing is, like, they told him to go find her and kill her to prove himself, but he didn't want to kill her, because he actually did kind of care for her. But he still screwed her over by cutting her wings off, and he takes the wings to back to the kingdom, and he says, I've killed her. And then his father dies, and he becomes king, and Maleficent is just left alone. She's all by herself, without the wings. So after that, she vows revenge to get even with him, and that's when she sees I remember. Okay, she gets her servant, which is half man, half crow. I mean, he's pretty much her slave. She chooses, and she makes him turn. How should I put this? She has him turn into a crow, so he can fly and get information. He comes back and he turns into a human, and then she pretty much transforms herself into more of a witch. And the scene where she comes into the into the castle after Sharlto Copley, he got married and he had a baby. She comes in, and that's where you get the scene where she puts a curse on the baby. And I really like the scene how she comes in. She's a completely different person. She's evil, and I totally buy it. By her performance, how she's totally bad in the scene. And she puts a curse on the baby, saying by the age of 18, I believe so, it's the age of 18, if she doesn't get her first kiss from true love, she'll fall in a coma forever. Pretty much that's where you get the Sleeping Beauty part of the movie. And yeah, that scene kind of, Angelina Jolie, I gotta give her props. She blew me away with that scene. She did a fantastic job. She was totally menacing. I totally bought it. Which was one thing I'm gonna mention in the movie, which is one thing I didn't buy at all in the movie Oz, the Green Powerful, when Mila Kunis becomes the Wicked Witch of the West. I didn't buy it. I didn't feel she was menacing at all. But Angelina Jolie, I like Mila Kunis, by the way, but it just felt she was miscast. Angelina Jolie, I totally buy her. That she started off, she's good, and then she becomes bad. Or she gets screwed over that she does the things she does. Her performance really captured that essence of evilness that she's, the evil side of her that she has throughout most of the movie. But only one problem I had with that scene is that there was like these little fairies, like the little fairies. They're supposed to protect the baby, and then they tell Maleficent, what are you doing here? Get the heck out of here. You're not welcome here. But that was weird because they were all friends when Maleficent was a child, but they didn't know about her being screwed over or her turning evil. And she just pops up and she's like, "What are you?" And they're like, "What are you doing here? Get out!" And then she pushes them out of the way, of course. But they're like, why would they talk to her like that? But it was before they said that to her before she put the curse on the baby. And just when she first appears, they say like, "You're not welcome here." Like, I thought you're friends. What the hell? But I didn't mind the little fairy characters. But Maleficent puts the curse on. Oh well, okay. Before I keep talking about the movie, the one scene the part of the scene that I really loved was when Sharlto Copley says, "Please, I beg you, don't hurt, don't do anything to the baby. Please, leave us alone." Pretty much that's what he's saying. And Maleficent says, "I like the way you beg. Like, do it again." That was really well done. But she puts the curse on the baby, and they have the baby be raised by the three fairies, and they're just completely useless. They don't know what the hell they're doing. While Maleficent and her crow are watching over throughout the years pass on, and Maleficent is pretty much like raising the baby behind the fairies' backs, and at first she resents the baby for obvious reasons, but and then she starts growing attached to it. She starts caring for it, and even her crow says it's kind of telling her like, "You care for this baby," and she's like, "No, I don't," but she does. And when the baby grows up, her name's I should mention her name, Aurora. When she's a little girl, she sees Maleficent, and she says, "Are you my fairy godmother?" And she says, "Yes, I am." And that's when they start growing the bond, the mother and daughter bond, which I liked. Um, um, and then she's getting there. She's she's a teenager. She's getting there to her 18th birthday, and there's one scene I didn't get was like right before the curse is about to be complete, and okay, right before the curse is complete, and Aurora was about to go on her permanent coma. Maleficent tries to reverse the curse, but she can't. I didn't understand that part, because okay, you put the curse on her, you should know if you could reverse it or not. Like, that scene didn't make any sense to me at all. But she can't reverse the curse, so she has no choice, and she's trying to find somebody to give her a true love kiss, so she won't have to fall into the permanent coma. So Aurora meets this guy. They start falling in love. But I kind of forget what happens after that. After she realizes she can't reverse the curse. It's been a week since I've seen the movie. I've only seen it once. But stuff happens. Aurora does get into she does fall into the coma. But right before she falls into the coma, she finds out Maleficent is the one to put the curse on her. So she gets mad at her. And they find out the kiss the guy that she likes doesn't work, because that's not true love. Actually, it's the Maleficent kisses her, I think, her forehead, and then she wakes up, proving that their mother-daughter relationship was the true love that ultimately breaks the curse. And then there's a battle scene in the castle with Maleficent trying to fight Charlotte Copley. And one thing I don't get also was like he keeps the wings that she had that he cut them off when he cut them off. Uh, he keeps it like as a trophy or whatever. But I'm like, why would you keep it? Like I don't understand. Like he wants to keep it as a trophy, but you know that she has magical powers. She can easily get there and reattach her wings to herself and be powerful again, like she used to. And she does. They reattach, and ultimately, Charlie Copley dies, and uh, everything goes at peace. Everything there's peace again. Maleficent has her wings. She's not the evil dark witch anymore. Aurora, I believe she ends up with the guy. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't really care for that part of the movie. Aurora and her boyfriend. Aurora, she was alright. I cared for her enough because Maleficent cared for her, and I liked Maleficent in the movie. But I like the actress was okay. I like Angelina Jolie. Charlotte Copley. I didn't mind the Three Little Fairies. I liked Maleficent's crow servant. They had some funny back and forth. But overall, I thought the movie was decent. I had problems like reversing the curse thing. Like she didn't know. Why wouldn't she know? Charlotte Copley keeping the wings. The three fairies, kind of like rejecting Maleficent before they even know what's going on, even though they were friends when she was a little girl. But other than that, even though I already forgotten a huge section of the movie, I may need to watch it again. But I liked that a lot more than I thought I would, and so maybe I'll watch Sleeping Beauty finally after seeing this movie. But I thought there was a decent flick. So thanks for watching. Yes, I am back, and I'm gonna review more films that I recently saw on DVD. Expect a few rants because I saw not so good movies. This was actually one of the few movies I saw on DVD recently that was actually good. At least decent, I'll say. I didn't see that many that were good. This was one of the few, like I said. But thanks for watching. Tune in for my next couple of reviews. A few rants coming, like I said. But I like Maleficent more than I thought I would, and I can see why people love it. Can't really argue with that. So, I know I said it like 5 times already. Thanks for watching. And tune in next time. Adios.